Right here I have this stand-up fan heater. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and show you everything it comes with. So I just took this out of the package so you can see what it looks like. I think this looks really nice and sleek for a heater fan. I do want to show you in the back there is this really nice handle that you can pick it up and move it really easily. And it also does have a nice long cord. I would say this is about 5 or more feet long, which is great. This also does have a little remote control, so you can use it from the chair next to this. You don't have to be right next to it. Pushing buttons, you can be across the room. One of the nice things about this heater is that it actually has a 308 millimeter lengthened heating plate, as well as an all-in-one airflow system. And all of that just makes it so that the blowing system can actually blow the nice warm hot air up to 20 feet, which would be really nice if you're using this, for example, in a living room and you only can feel the heat right next to the heater. You don't have to worry about that with this one. One of the safety features that I do like about this is that it does have a 45-degree tip over protection, meaning that if this does get tipped over, it's automatically going to turn off. The actual heating coverage for this heater is between 100 and 270 square feet, just for reference. Another thing that I think is really cool about this heater is that it actually has a little chip inside that can sense the actual temperature in the room. And so if you do select a temperature or a desired temperature on here, it can adjust accordingly. Let me go ahead and plug this in so you can see some of the different settings. So you can see right up here, this little button here does show that it is plugged in, and right up here is the power button. So I just turned this on. This button right up here is going to adjust the mode, and the different modes are going to be power, heat, eco, and fan only. When you're using the power heat mode, there's actually 3 different heating levels. You're gonna have the H1, H2, and H3, and you can adjust that with this plus and minus button. The H1 is going to be blowing the least amount of air, and that's using 900 watts. The H2 is using 1300 watts, and the H3 is using 1500 watts, and they progressively put out more warm air. If you do use this eco function right here, so if you're using this eco function right here, it's going to automatically adjust according to the heat that you have set. I have it set at 85 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's going to automatically warm the air up to that 85-degree Fahrenheit mark before stopping. This does have an oscillation button. You can just push this button right here, and it is going to turn both directions. And you just push it again to stop it. For the child locked safety feature, you're gonna hold these 2 buttons right here to put it into child lock mode. That way you don't have to worry about any of these settings being changed. This timer function right here is gonna allow you to set the timer from anywhere from 0 to 12 hours. I do really like that you have the option of using this little screen right here to select your preferences, but you do also have the option of using all of these different selections from the actual remote control itself. I do like how nice and quiet this is, and how this is not an eyesore to be sitting in the middle of your living room, for example. Overall, I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of use out of this winter.